Hey, how's it going, guys? My name's Chris, and I just want to let you know how my surgery went. On Wednesday, today is Sunday. On last Wednesday, they did an anterior S1 L5 fusion from the front, and then they flipped me over and they took out my old hardware, which was S1, L5, and L4, and put in new hardware. Okay. Going into this, I did have a lot of anxiety. They're cutting on my spine, so I was concerned about that, and I was also concerned about infection because I did get an infection before when they put the hardware in. They were able to go back in, clean it out, and kill it. So the procedure started at 7:30 in the morning, and I've had a lot of other surgery. Okay, so all the other surgery I've ever had, I crushed my foot, broke my leg, broke my back, broke my elbow, broke my arm, which was 7 surgeries, and I also severed my patellar tendon. Okay, so all my other surgery was trauma. This surgery was not trauma. It was scheduled. So I was out of the operating room about 2:30, and I just want to let you know I woke up and I could not believe I didn't even feel like I had surgery. I felt good. Within a day, I was up walking all the way around the floor, which is where I am currently. I left my room because I couldn't sit in there any longer. Procedure went as planned, so they cut out the disc between the S1 and L5, and then they put in a cage filled with protein, and then put in cadaver bone. I'm not sure if they put a metal plate and screw in to close the front, when they went in from the front, and then flipped me over. So originally there was 2 screws on one side, 3 screws on the other, and 2 rods on each side, or 1 rod on each side connecting them. Now there is 3 screws on each side. I have been walking, and I have had some pain, so I tried not to take a ton of pain medicine right off the bat. I took less than what I could, but under the pain medicine, it's been manageable. Doctor at University of Colorado did the surgery, and they did a great job. For right now, I've been out in the parking lot walking around. I don't have any pain. I didn't really have a lot of pain going into this. It was just the fact that the hardware was loose, and it caused me to go to the emergency room 2 times earlier this year. I've got a small incision in the front. I'll show it to you some other time. And they did an incision in the back. I did get an infection, though, in the surgery, so they had to take some cultures, and now I have a line in my arm that's going to have to stay in there for like 6 weeks. And they're going to just give me antibiotics like every day to kill this thing. Good news is they can kill it. It wasn't like some odd, really resistant bacteria. So just an extra step. Am I glad I did the surgery? I didn't really feel, it was never going to get better, so, if it's never going to get better, why not go ahead and do it? Yeah, there's a risk involved, but I felt like all the clouds were, or not the clouds, all the stars were lining up, my medical insurance was going to cover it. I have one of the best surgeons in the country working on me. I'm a state-of-the-art facility. I heard tons of good things about the surgeon, and so I went ahead and did it. I don't regret it. I have a belt I have to wear, like a brace. You can see it right here. That's my brace. So I have to wear that brace for like 6 weeks, and other than that, really, I just got to kind of take it easy. No picking up anything over 7 pounds or 10 pounds or a milk jug or something like that up, a full milk jug. Trying to think what else. They want me to walk a lot. I'm surprised how, like I said, I was up like immediately. walking normal. I wasn't like walking and had pain, or I can feel the hardware a little bit in there, like today I've been able to feel a little bit. Um, but overall, like I'm very pleased with the surgery. So the whole purpose of this video is just kind of let you know what I'm going through. I know everybody's different. Everybody has different situation. The way their body's built's different. The way they've been operated on is different. But I couldn't really, find a lot of information on the internet about, what people had been through. So one surgeon, he did not want to do the back. He just wanted to do the front, and he didn't want to touch the back. So, I knew for sure the hardware was disconnected and it was in back, so it wouldn't make sense to do the back. So that's what we did. Went ahead and followed through with getting that done. So I would encourage you, like, if you have any questions, comments, or, if you just want somebody to talk to, I got to tell you, I've been through a lot of stuff in my life, okay? I should have been dead like 2 times. And I was terrified going into this, okay? Like, to the point where I almost completely started crying right before surgery, like, before I signed the paperwork. There's always a risk, going into surgery. I really wasn't having that much pain, okay? So I just want to, say, hey, I'm out here. If you have questions, I'd be happy to talk to you, or, email or whatever. But I just want you to know what I went through and, encourage you, because, it's a big decision. It's not like, hey, we're going to go buy a new car. Somebody bought that car, well, we'll just go get the red one. You got one body. If this thing would have went sideways, that would have been it, And I found a lot of people didn't really want to talk about it. It was always, oh, you're going to be fine, blah, 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 It wasn't like I was worrying, looking for reasons for things to happen. But, the truth is, there was a lot of different factors. I had a pretty bad compression fracture to begin with. And I'd had an infection before when they put the hardware in. So, these were like real concerns for me. Like real, very real, it's not just like, whatever. So I just want to encourage you. I would pray about whatever you're doing. I would give it up to Jesus. Okay. And, God can work miracles. I did have peace about coming here and doing this. I felt like God was telling me it would be really successful. And, it was. He said everything went really well in the operating room. There was they didn't have to stop because something happened, or, this side or the other. So I just want you guys to know, if you need somebody to talk to or answer questions, I'll do my best to, let you know what I know, or even if you just need somebody to talk to, because, it's a big deal. But hope you guys, whoever's watching this, or, I hope this helps somebody out there. And, just keep your faith in Jesus, and you weigh your options, and, good things will happen.